Hero of Z, GokuT23's backstory, Episode 9, A Boss vs. Samir.
I will not let you destroy my world! You see this? This is GokuT23!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Hero of Z, GokuT23's origin, where we discuss about how GokuT23 became the character he is today. Previously on Hero of Z, we mentioned that the Z Fighters has now arrived to planet Namek, but they realized that they weren't alone on that planet. Samir, the Tyrant, along with Michael, has also arrived to the planet, and all three of them were searching for the Dragon Balls. It was a race to see who will get the Dragon Ball first. Michael went and displayed his power as he managed to go and kill most of Samir's men, getting Samir upset, so he went and called the Ultier Force to deal with Michael. On the other hand, the Z Fighters has now arrived to Geru's place and they got the last Dragon Ball. Just when about to leave, Michael came, but they saw that the Ultier Force has come as they went and beat the shit out of the Z Fighters and they stole the Dragon Balls, making their way right back to Samir. While the Z Fighters were dealing with the rest of the Ultier Force, and before anything can happen, they saw that a boss has finally arrived to planet Namek, as he was a completely renewed Abbas and his power has skyrocketed. Little did they knew that Abbas has met with the master and also did some training with him before coming to Namek. They had no idea just how powerful he was, as Abbas has arrived to the battlefield and he managed to go and one-shot Raccoon, who was the second strongest in the Ultier Force, and from there he one-shot Birder without breaking a sweat. With that, it was a fight between Abbas and Ultier, as she has now arrived while the rest of the Z Fighters went in searching for the Dragon Balls. Find out what happens inside this part. Hero of Z, GokuT23's origin, Episode 9, A Boss vs. Samir. Michael has just ditched a boss to die for, while he went and made his way towards the Dragon Balls in the hope of beating the Z Fighters and using the Dragon Balls for himself. While going, Ultier saw Abbas drop his guard for a moment due to the fact that he was looking at Michael leaving, and from there, she went and struck him in his face, getting him to be sent flying towards the rocks. Abbas then used a landing as a way to rush right back to Ultier, and from there he went and started to attack her and their power clashed with each other. She managed to keep up with Abbas's power, and due to her surprise she couldn't believe that Abbas was able to hold his own against her, and so she said,
"Who can ever thought that a Saiyid can be this strong?"
"That's because I'm a special Saiyid, and I live to serve the master."
"That's all crap. There is no such thing of him. If there was, he would have come to help me when I called for it, but he did not."
Ultier got emotional as she used her anger towards her power and she rushed towards Abbas and tried to hit him, but from there Abbas went and caught her fist and he twisted it as he kicked her, but he saw it was an after image. Ultier then went and used her time magic and she managed to get Abbas in a lock as he was being sucked into time. But then Abbas went and he used some of his power and he managed to escape the time prison. Just when he was about to get back into his fighting position, Jace came and he grabbed onto Abbas and told her to kill him, as Ultier went and she powered up while Abbas was in arm lock, and when he saw that Ultier was coming towards him, he knew that he couldn't get out due to the fact that Jace was using everything he can to put him in an arm lock, and therefore Abbas began to scream in pain. Before Ultier can do the finishing blow, she then stopped herself after hearing Abbas scream in pain, and from there she kinda felt bad for him as she got upset with Jace and told him to release Abbas.
"I never asked you for help. Leave from here. And as for you, I can say you have been playing around with me. Why don't you show me your true power?"
"Are you sure about that? Okay, you asked for it." Abbas began to go and use his Kaioken as he began to scream and he kept powering up. Ultier couldn't comprehend the power Abbas was giving off, as it was skyrocketing, and from there she began to feel fear of Abbas's power. Abbas then saw that Ultir was very scared as he looked towards her and said, "We don't have to fight! All you have to do is leave this planet and never hurt anyone again."
That's all? How can one be so merciful?
"I told you before, I serve the master." "Wake up! If he didn't exist, you would have been dead!"
It's true, he really does exist.
After kicking some sense into her, Ultir then realized what Abbas said was true as she saw a glimpse of the master and she began to shed tears. She then decided to stop following Samir and follow Abbas due to the fact that she can see the light in the tunnel when she's with him, and she realized that she can finally repent for all her sins. After apologizing to Abbas, she then looked towards him and asked if she can join him in his crusade. Abbas was happy that she has now changed her ways and finally realized that there is such thing as a master and she wanted to come to the right side. And from there, he then went towards her and said, "That's great, you're on my side, now let's go put an end towards Samir."
Please, Abbas, be careful, he's very dangerous.
"Don't worry about me, I got this." Before coming, Abbas' fight was happening with Ultir, and while he was fighting with her, back when Michael has left Abbas and he has now arrived to Samir's spaceship, he then began searching for the Dragon Balls as he saw that the Z-Fighters were there and they managed to get their hand on the Dragon Balls. From there, Michael then went and started to attack them as he wanted to use the Dragon Balls for himself, and when they had a fight over who's gonna get the Dragon Balls, out of nowhere, Samir has arrived as he was very angry and said, "How dare some shrimp come to my ship and steal my Dragon Ball!"
Samir, it's time to face me. Let me show you what a real warrior is like.
"Not this again. You weakling can't do anything."
You fool! I have become a thing you fear the most. A Super Saiyan!
Michael powered up as he charged towards Samir and he started to attack him. Samir was impressed to see that Michael was able to hold his own against him as he kept taunting him, and from there, he told Samir to go and use his transformation since he did knew that Samir had another form. "Okay, monkey, just so you know you're dead. I'll show you my new transformation then, since you never saw it before." Samir has transformed into his second form, as everyone can feel his power. Michael was tripping out until he saw that Samir went and powered up more and he tried to go towards him. From there, he went and used more of his power. Due to the fact that he did get a Zenkai boost from the sensu bean that Abbas gave him, he was able to go and be head to head with Samir. Samir then went and kicked Michael in the guts and threw him down as he began to power up, but from there Gildarts and Renji went and started to attack Samir as they work as a team. Samir wasn't pleased by that, so he went and took both of them and he started to attack them. But from there, Gohan went and powered up an attack and aimed it towards his back, getting Samir really angry. Michael saw that this was getting out of hand and he realized that Gohan still had a sensu bean, and so he asked Gohan to pierce his hole towards his stomach so that he can eat the sensu bean and get the Zenkai boost. Gohan after some time decided to go with Michael's plan since he was the only one that can stand a chance against Samir until Abbas comes. After doing that, Michael went and ate the sensu bean and now he had a huge Zenkai boost and he began to laugh and say,
Yes, yes. Now Samir, I'm the Super Saiyan. Behold the power and die.
Michael went and rushed towards Samir and he started to kick his ass. Samir saw that Michael's power has increased a lot while Michael was having fun attacking him. From there, Samir decided to go and show everyone his full power as he looked towards him and said, "You have done good, monkey, but let me show you the true power that I have." Samir has transformed into his full power, or you can call it his final form. Whoa! You sense that power?
Yes, that's Samir. He's using his final form.
That's the case, they're in trouble. We better hurry, let's go, Ultir.
We're so dead. You all sense that power.
Behold, monkey, this is my final form, you can say. What? Not even a boss can hold his own against that. What's wrong, Michael? Cat got your tongue? Before Michael can blink, Samir went and decked him in his face as he got him to be sent flying miles away. Michael was very scared as he didn't know what to do. He didn't anticipate that Samir had this transformation. Gohan went and struck Samir as he started to attack him non-stop. He then began to go and throw everything he had towards Samir, trying to kill him, but after the smoke cleared, Samir wasn't even fazed by Gohan's attack as he looked towards him in the eyes and said, "Is that all you got? Child, you should stay out of this." Michael, upon seeing that, got extremely scared, and he began to have tears of fear flowing down his face. He then powered up to full power and decided to escape the battle, as he decided to go and make his way towards a boss spaceship so he can run away. But Samir came right in front of him and said, "What's the matter, Michael? You want to fight me and now you're here running away? How rude! And you call yourself the Prince of All Saiyid. Where's your pride?" Samir then went and decked Michael right in the face, causing him to break his nose, and he flew straight towards the ground with high pressure. Once when Michael landed, Samir has already come right next to him, as he began to punch him in his stomach non-stop, and Michael was puking out blood. Samir wasn't showing any mercy towards Michael. He continued to attack him non-stop. Michael couldn't breathe, and just when Samir was about to go and make the final blow to end his life once and for all, they all felt a very high energy coming right towards them, as they had no idea who's coming, but the Z fighter could sense who that power was, and that power has landed right in front of Samir. A boss has arrived to the battlefield, while Samir looked at him, and from there everyone was very happy to see a boss. "A boss! You made it, yes! But we need to leave, this guy is the real deal!"
He's right, let's go, boss.
"Don't worry guys, I'm here now, I'll handle this." As they all saw that Abbas has powered up his ki, and he began to walk towards Samir. Everyone thought that this was crazy, but Old Tear said,
No, he's not. He's one of a kind. Watching him make me believe in the master.
"So you're Samir, huh? The one that's responsible for the horrible chain of event that has occurred on this planet, and the one who ruled all the Saiyads." "What does it matter to you? And yes, that is me, the tyrant beautiful Samir."
Oh, hey, Abbas.
"Abbas? That's a Saiyad name." "Whatever business you have with Michael, leave him alone. You can take that business with me." Samir dropped Michael, as he instantly came right in next to Abbas, and he tried to strike him, but Abbas dodged his kick, and from there he went and punched Samir in the face, getting to be sent flying meters away. Once when he landed, he was impressed with Abbas' power and said, "Darn it, this one's different from the others."
That's because you're fighting a real deal, Samir. A real Super Saiyan. Abbas is the one that has that power, and now he will kill you, and finally avenge us.
Not liking what Michael was saying, Samir went and shot a death beam right towards Michael's heart, as it pierced right through it, and he began to feel his life slipping out of him as he began to bleed out. Abbas saw that as he got upset, while Michael used whatever energy he had, and he looked towards Abbas and said,
Abbas, please, you need to listen to me. Samir's the worst type of scum of all. Don't spare his life.
"Please, Michael, don't talk, save your energy."
Shut up and let me speak, Abbas. He's the reason why I'm the man I am today. He made me this evil, though not by choice. He threatened to kill my father if I didn't listen, but he still killed him anyways, despite the fact he did everything for him. I hate doing what he says out of his dirty ass mouth, but I was living in fear. Please, Abbas, I beg of you, kill Samir. Don't let him live. Please, don't let him live. Abbas.
As he died right there, Abbas felt sad seeing Michael cry along with everyone else and said, "You are a heart of a warrior, but you shed tears like a true man. I'm sorry you had to suffer because of him, Michael. But don't worry, buddy. I'll make sure to avenge all of us. I'll make sure I avenge you and all of our race. Thank you for showing me what kind of Saiyid you were. And now I'm gonna use that power towards my advantage to take down Samir. And as for you, he's right. Him, all the Saiyads and everyone that you have hurted. I'm going to defeat you here." "Okay, buddy, let's see about that." as they stared at one another, and from there their battle has begun. Abbas went and rushed towards Samir and he struck him in his face, while Samir went and punched him in the stomach at the same time, and from there they both separated each other from themselves, and now they went and rushed towards each other and started to attack one another. Both of their power clashed with each other, and with each landing blow, Planet Namek was shaking. Samir was impressed with Abbas' power, and from there he looked towards him and said,
"How are you able to be this good? You're far different from the other Saiyans."
"I just live to serve my master, and you're the one thing that he has told me to eliminate, so I'm gonna make sure I do that."
"Is that so? Well then, how about this, monkey? I have a proposition. Why don't you join me? Together we can rule this universe and even overthrow that master. Yours and my power, it will be unbeatable."
"You're crazy if you think I'll ever join you. Hell no. And if anything, how about I give you a nice tip? Pray as much you can, because you're gonna need every single one of them. This will be your gravesite, you she-male."
"Okay then, have it your way. Don't say I didn't warn you, but you should know I'm only toying with you."
"Say whatever you want." From there, Samir came instantly right in front of Abbas as he tried to hit him, but Abbas dodged it and punched him back, and they were going at it. While they were going at it, the Z-Fighters were extremely impressed and amazed to see that Abbas has become this strong, but they had no idea what was the true limit towards his power. Abbas and Samir were attacking one another until Samir looked towards him and said,
"I guess you have to learn the hard way, monkey. Let me show you why it's pointless to fight me."
"Is that so? Well then, why don't you show me this, Samir?"
"Behold, my true power."
Samir has now transformed into his golden form, as everyone can sense his energy, and from there they said, "What the hell? What is he?"
There's no way that can be him. We don't stand a chance against him.
Oh my god, he's not bluffing!
"I told you, monkey. This is my true power. Something I have achieved a couple months ago. You can call this Golden Samir. And now I have the ability to even destroy this entire universe with the flick of my finger."
Is that so? Before Abbas can finish his sentence, Samir came right in front of him and he struck him, getting Abbas to be sent flying towards the ocean. Once when Abbas got up, he saw that Samir was already behind him as he went and kicked him in his face. Abbas flew in the air as he looked down and he saw that Samir wasn't messing around with him, and so he decided to go and use his true power. Okay, Samir, you wanna go all out? Then let's go all out! Find out what happens in the next episode of Hero of Z. With Samir transforming into his golden form, will Abbas stand a chance against Samir with his only Kaioken power? Or will Samir with his golden form overpower Abbas and kill him and the rest of the Z fighters? All of this will be answered in the next episode. Make sure to click the bell so you'll be the first to know when the next episode comes out. And if you haven't joined my Discord server yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join it so you can become one of the first Z fighters.